We all know the pain of our AI agents just burning through our API bills by generating unnecessary text. But Paritok 4B is here for us, which slashes all of those bills by 85%. Today I'm going to cover all the key details of this model and also giving it some 3 different tasks where it has to do an analysis on a README document, then it has to check the Indian market sentiments from the live articles, and also generate a YouTube SEO content on the latest AI news. If you are new to the channel, welcome back to Build with AI series, where I cover local AI free tools and models and build practical AI projects with them. And today's focus is the Paritok 4B open source model, which is a completely free, openly available 4 billion parameter model which is shared under the Apache 2.0 license. The main magic of this tool is how much content it can compress, as it can bring down your content down to just 25% compression rate. This means you get a 74% token reduction on anything that you are reading or generating from the AI. And shrinking this data also doesn't ruin the code quality, as on the SWE benchmark test, it still retains 86.5% quality, so your AI can still generate high quality code. And because it saves so many tokens, your AI will stay smart for longer, as you get a roughly 3 times increase in the total turn capacity. So this completely solves the issue of our context window getting filled up way too fast. And to make it incredibly smart, the team have actually trained it on a solid data of 45,000 real coding agent trajectories, so it knows what actually is important while solving all the coding problems. Now before going into the architecture of the tool, I'm going to be using it on my own system. For my AI model, I'm going to be using a Google AI Flash model because I want to know how much tokens I will be saving when I'm using any closed source model. So just go to aistudio.google.com/API keys. You'll be prompted to log into your Google account, and once you do, just click on Create API Key, copy the API key and keep it safe for now. For my testing, I'm going to be using the Google Gemini 3.5 Flashlight, which has a daily free tier of 1000 requests per day, and you can freely send 15 requests per minute to this model. But the most important part is that per minute we can only send or receive million tokens from this model. So this might be okay for a daily use case, but when you are going into production and multiple users are using your API key, this will be a bottleneck. So that's why we go for the paid plans in these kind of low source models, and all the pricing are basis the tokens that the AI is generating. So that's where Paritok will come in, because we will be able to stretch our daily free AI limits and also minimize our paid tier API bills to a fraction of cent. So you have to place your API key in this .env file and just mention your model name that you want to use. Let's say if you want to go for higher quality model, then you can just replace that name here. Then my main coding logic will take 3 different tasks. In task first, it has to take the readme file of this own Paritok tool, which I have kept in this inputs folder. So it has to read this task1 tool readme.md file, which has all the contents from their GitHub page. And then the task I'm giving is that it has to analyze and summarize this Paritok tool readme with the full architecture, the levers of this model, and the SWE bench metrics results. Then I will call the Gemini model on this prompt, and once the output is generated, it will be saved to this task1 readme.md file. In task 2, it has to do a live Indian market sentiment, where I kept some live articles for the Indian market, which I published in August 2026. So you can imagine setting up a pipeline where you can ingest the raw content from all these articles and then have an AI brain to summarize all of these. So here the task will be to synthesize the Indian stock market sentiment from the 5 articles that I have pasted in this task2.md file. Again, it has to call the Gemini model, and it has to summarize what were the results before and after using the Paritok tool. And in third task, I'm going to give it a latest AI article which covers the news of US Department of Energy launching their Genesis Open Model initiative. So this is just an article published today, so the Gemini model will not have any idea. So it has to take the contents from this MD file, summarize them on its own, and then take the compressed tokens from the Paritok tool and do the same summarization. So again, the task will be to create a YouTube SEO package where it has to give me a script, 5 titles, description, 3 thumbnail ideas, the SEO tags list, and some hashtags that I should be putting in my YouTube video. And it has to call the Gemini model, save the final output, and also summarize what was the compression done by the Paritok tool. And once all the 3 tasks run, I'm going to save a summary report as well, which will show me the original tokens, the compressed tokens from Paritok, how many tokens were saved, what was the percent reduction, and the estimated cost saved. And finally, this report will be saved in this summary.md file in my output subfolder. All of this compression is done by the Paritok engine that we are initializing here, and whatever input that we are going to give to the AI model will first pass through the Paritok engine.process request, and then this compressed text will be instead passed on to the AI model. Now we'll keep all of these tasks as running. First we need to install the Paritok tool. So we can directly install it by just using pip install Paritok. So just open the terminal and paste this command here. Next we need to install all the Python dependencies. So I'll just use pip install our requirements, and in this requirements.txt file, all the Python libraries that we are needing in this project are listed. So just copy this and paste it in the terminal. So now you just need to run this python main.py file. Now while it is generating the outputs, let's look at how this model is actually working. Paritok actually acts like a non-destructive compression gateway for your projects, sitting between the agent and all of our upstream LLM providers. So whenever the agent is generating any output which has some tool calls, file reads, or any other commands, Paritok will compress all of them before providing it to the LLM. And it is designed specifically for the agents which are related to coding tasks like Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, or OpenHands. The system actually uses 3 different layers to do all the compression. The first major lever is the tool schema filtering, where it figures out what tools your AI actually needs by using a local CPU embedding model to cut down all the 70 plus tool schemas into just the schemas that we need for the given task. So this reduces all of the tokens that are used in tool blocks from 29,000 to just 8,000 tokens. And the second lever is actually where the input text is compressed, which is powered by the Q134B LoRa fine-tuned model. LoRa just means low rank adaptations, where we use a base model and then fine-tune it according to our own task. So here they have specially fine-tuned this Q1 model to make the file reads and the tool log string to just around 26% of their original size. But none of your information ever gets lost, as this tool never deletes any code, but every segment is carefully tagged with a reference ID for safety. And because of these reference logs, the AI can easily fetch the full code if it is needed later. And the third clever lever is the historical summarization, where it targets the stale context turns that are past recent active windows. So instead of forgetting the old helpful messages, all those older chats are automatically summarized. So this keeps your overall multi-turn sessions up to your budget token limits. And when we look at the official performance numbers, so compared to the compression models from GPT, which are GPT 4.1 and GPT 5, Paritok is able to do the highest compression, as it reduces the input to 25% while retaining almost the same quality as the other GPT compressors. But the best part is Paritok is completely free, self-hosted on your own local machine, so there are no API costs involved and none of your data ever gets passed to the cloud APIs. And when you are doing multi-turn sessions with your agent, the compound saving also stacks up, as in the first turn it is doing 25% saving, but by turn 20 it saves up to 63% of tokens. So now the outputs are ready from the pipeline. First we can look at the summary of the Paritok tool. So first it has given the executive summary of the tool, then the core architecture and the 3 different levers that we have just covered, the benchmark performance on the SWE benchmark, and the steps to do the deployment and integration to our projects. So it is able to do the complete summarization and also highlight the key details of the model. Next, let's look at the market sentiment for Indian stock market. So in executive summary, it is mentioning that the Indian market closed the first week on a cautious and volatile note. Despite a Friday pullback, the benchmark indices secure a modest positive weekly gain. Then it has given the key closing metrics, the key macro drivers and the sentiment catalyst like RBI regulatory tightening, the global crude oil and the geopolitical watch, and the FII is turning net sellers, like this is a surprise. And finally, the new auction session timings defined by SEBI, aiming to curb the end of day manipulations. So it has given all the key indicators that are driving the current market analysis, and it has also given the sectoral dynamics like IT and auto are outperformers, while the banking and metals are underperforming because there are some news related to RBI regulatory tightenings. And finally, there is a one-liner on investor action plan that we should focus on IT export themes and resilient consumer autos while we await the US non-farm payrolls and the Indian CPI inflation data. Finally, let's look at the SEO content that it has built for the latest Genesis news. So first it has given the hook for the script, what should be the intro, and then the core highlights that we should be calling out. Then there are some high CTR click-worthy titles also given, where it has mentioned the key keywords like the US documents in the first 5 words, which is the general practice we should follow. Then there is the SEO video description, with chapter timestamps also added. Then there are 3 thumbnail concepts, the keywords tags list, and the trending hashtags that we should be putting in the video. So it has given the complete SEO content for a video. I can also make this video, but right now it is not released, so there is no practical implication, as they have just mentioned that they will release the full open weights for all the global researchers. So if these drop soon, I can make a video taking some hints from this report itself. And now the key part, what is the summary of all the original tokens, the compressed tokens and the savings. So in task 1, we are seeing 24% token reduction, but in the other two tasks, the compression is more than 50% achieved. So in total, there is 44% reduction in all the three tasks, and it has also given the estimated cost saving. Right now, this looks small because our task is also small. We are just giving some 700 input tokens and also using the lightest Gemini model of Gemini 3.5 Flash Lite, where the cost is just $0.07 per million tokens. But if you go for the higher Pro model or even the GPT-5 or Claude models and give them some complex tasks, then this estimated cost saving will surely blow up, as we are able to save 44% on the token usage. So in these three tasks, it is able to show a significant saving, but some things you have to take care while you are using this in production. First thing is, once the total context window reaches your LLM context limit, like the 200k tokens for Sonnet model, the increases in token saving will be marginal, plateauing the effective saving towards the 72% ceiling. So once your context is hitting the absolute limit of model, at max you will be able to save 72% in your token prices. And next thing is that once you are loading the model for first time, it will download this 130 MB BG small model, which this model uses to do all the tool schema filtering. So this first turn can incur a 10 to 15 second warm-up delay, and once this model is loaded, all the subsequent turns will be completed in under 15 seconds. So these limitations are also in extreme cases when you are starting the model or when you are hitting the absolute limits of your LLMs. But Patrick 4B is actually proving to be a game changer for reducing the expensive AI agent token bills without sacrificing your code quality. As usual, all the code files and the README files will be available in the GitHub link in description and pinned comments, so you can directly copy them, follow along the steps in the README file, and get started with the project easily. Comment down below if you have some suggestions for me to build more local AI projects, and follow the channel for more such AI builds, updates, and workflows.